and I whip out my phone camera and just take picture. It's Instagrammable.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to my tiny home jungle.
Oh my goodness! So many plants.
It's not as many as you.
Wow! Oh my gosh! The space looks so beautiful. It looks so much more beautiful than your Instagram. Really? Yes. It's so cute.
Oh, that's the one that my mom made. So I love the colors as well. So, you know, I said I was stressed because actually never really invite people into my home. Very private person. So I feel like it's my sanctuary. So I'm slowly opening up, and today I'm very happy that you're here to look at my place.
I'm so privileged. Such a beautiful space.
So I sit here and I gather inspiration from all my plants around me. And then when I'm stressed, I just look out the window and all my blue brightens my day up. These are my work stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I work for Althea. It's a Korean beauty company.
Oh, okay.
And we actually also manufacture our own products with our brand name. So these are some of the products that I work on, and I'll just test the products at home. Yeah.
Hey,
so
I
this
think
is the eyebrow.
I think I'm using this.
Yeah. Yes, you bought one, I think.
Yes.
Yes, and we have 3 colors of that. So this is our brow wow, and I copyright the name. So it's got it makes your brow wow.
Okay.
So brow wow, and this is our blackhead blaster. I call it the BHA blackhead blaster. Blast all the blackheads out. Yes. So it's pretty fun working for LG because I get to come out with names for all our products. Like all these mass products are also names from me. This is like a spice of India kind of theme going on. It's very Bohemian tropical Bohemian colorful. I like a very cheerful white because you see this interior is very white, it's very clean. So I use colors and plants to make it exciting. So it all started with just one pillow. Like probably this is the first yellow, my favorite pillow. It's very fun. So I added this, and then like this one here, the Thai part. I bought this from Asama. So it has an elegant hue, and I felt that it matches. So I just brought it home and added it to the collection. So it has many different textures that I play with.
Oh,
and this is actually a giant cactus that my mom made for me. I know it looks like something else, but it's so fun, right? So I added this cactus into my mix too. So I think it's what you like, and you just mash them up together. And this also my mom made it.
Oh wow!
And I just throw it to the, and it looks good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if your mom made this because your mom is so good.
I know,
so
right?
talented at all these.
I know, right? She should just create all my interior for me.
Wow.
Yes. So it's just my color too. I like this.
Tammy, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you still have your first plant?
Okay, the thing about my first one is, I got my first one. Yes.
You have your first plant?
Yes, I have my first one still here. But as you know, when we started out, we go through trial and error, and there's a horrible story and murder line going on, splashes of blood. But yes, I still have my first one. I'm going to show it to you. It's actually in my portable garden. This one, yes. This is what's left of my first plant. It's my Monstera.
Okay.
And you can see the amount of roots is the first plant.
I love your portable garden. The roots are also aesthetic also.
I have 2. So one is here, and of course you recognize all the 3 kings is from where?
Oh.
The 3 kings is from your mother plant.
Oh, the 3 kings
When you
from
gave me the cuttings, and now they have so many babies.
Oh my goodness.
They're all here. So I have repotted them in soil, and these are all in moss.
Oh, you finally got your Thai constellation.
Yes. Yes, finally. Just right before MCO where the boom of plants started.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have this yellow one, and normally people do cut off the yellow one, but I like to leave nature to do its work. Yeah.
How much do you get this Thai constellation for?
Should I be saying that? It was probably just a 3-leaf.
Okay.
This is the second leaf, third leaf. The first leaf dropped off already. I got it for 140.
Wow.
Shocking, right? All my plants take on a weekly watering schedule, and what I do is I'll actually just like, let's say this, I'll bring it to my bathroom.
Okay.
Just to show, I'll just water them. Also wash the leaves out from a pest.
So you do that for every plant?
Yes, I do that for every plant. And this one don't have to dry, but normally I just set them in the sink and drip dry, and then I'll put them back outside.
Wow.
Including my hanging plants. I'll hang them on the shower, like right here, and I'll just shower them here.
My goodness, you even have an air plant on top of your shower head.
So they don't need watering because they get the humidity from my showers. And these are all my propagation chambers. So I like to experiment with a lot of plants. I take cuttings and I learn about them through propagation actually.
Wow.
Some of them has been here for a year.
So beautiful, even your glass is beautiful.
I try to collect various types of glasses, and I also recycle a lot.
And your throne, Game of Thrones, is surrounded by plants also.
It's the game of plants. So probably rainforest, and you can poo-poo in the wild.
You're doing very well with all the trailing plants. All your trailing
think
plants
because they
look
like-
very good.
Do you call this a low light area or bright indirect?
Bright. This is
Bright,
bright.
because you can see the sky.
Yeah, yeah. So much sky. They can see so much sky. And
This
all
one is
your
complete.
string of...
This half rotted because of the humidity increase during the rainy season.
Do you actually find the tears grow better than the balls?
Yes,
It does,
actually,
right?
It grows easier.
Oh my gosh, your ivies are so beautiful.
This is a dwarf ivy,
Wow, I've never seen a dwarf ivy before.
so it's very tiny. It's very tiny leaves.
So pretty.
My indoor environment is very dry actually. The humidity is low. So I think this kind of plants, they like it here.
And oh my gosh, your micans is also red.
Yeah,
Every
yours is like
leaf.
bat wings on the wall, right? And mine is red.
Every leaf is
I think
red.
because of the sun, the bright indirect light.
Wow. I just spotted your nanouk is
Oh.
flowering.
Yeah, let's
I've never seen it flower before.
It has white flowers, but now the flowers has wilted.
Wow.
When it flowers, it's white flowers.
I remember you doing this on Instagram.
Yeah. Yes, I shared and asked people about the wooden decks I
Yeah.
bought from Shopee. A makeover for my tiny balcony. So I added the wooden decks and I cut off these grass things to fill up the holes,
Yeah.
the gap.
It makes such a difference, isn't it?
Yes, it just really completes everything up.
It changes the look
feels-
and it also
Feels like the
nice.
mini resort here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
that it gives me the
does.
mini resort.
This guy is submerged in water. This is like a, what is this? This is like a
This
frog
is
in the bladder?
a
No.
gecko.
It's a gecko.
Yeah.
You see, I cannot recognize all these alocasias. They all look the same to me.
Yeah, well, it's the colors, but I got this from recently from a friend who sold her baby to me. So she said it's a gecko and she taught me to submerge it in water.
I see you have set up like a vertical wall planter there.
Yeah, that's my wall of photos. So I try to use whatever available space I have for plants. It used to be a Monstera, but the first quarter of the year was really hot here, right? Direct sun whole day, so my Monstera died. Got barbecue.
Ayo. Oh my gosh, what is this contraption here?
That's ivy drip for the Caladiums. Because I'm starting to go into Caladiums and I found out they really need regular watering, right? They need a lot of water. And I all these plants are on a weekly basis, so I have to give it the ivy drip. I scared it will die if I forget.
Where you buy this from?
I bought this from Glorious Nursery. So this
No,
is-
I mean the ivy drip.
Oh! It's from Shopee!
Oh, is it?
Shopee is a lot of fun stuff in there. Yeah. This ivy drip.
You're so funny.
It's freaking thing. And it has a drip controller which I like.
Oh, okay.
fella gives me nightmare because when I'm sleeping here and at the brink of darkness, it looks like a Batman there, standing right there in the corner. Oh my god, it always scare me! When I first saw Monstera, I fell in love with Monstera. So I wanted to get Monstera and got 2 baby pots from the nearest mall. They were pretty expensive. I know I shouldn't have gone to the mall to buy. You should go on to nurseries to buy. So I got 2 pots and that's where my addiction started. Slowly with the 2 pot, it grew into a massive 100 over plants. I have lost count. But they're all easy to do plants and they give me peace of mind. I have some nice plants too, like the Monstera Constellation. There is a plant horoscope that went around and I'm born in January. And the plant for January is pothos. And my favorite plants are pothos. As you can see, there's a lot of pothos around here. Pothos outside, pothos in the toilet, pothos in the hanging. So I find that they're just so forgiving, so easy. They're the best plants for beginners. Yeah. And they are great for styling. I shift them around and I just look at them from one corner. Okay, it's perfect there. It should stay there. Let's hope it survives there. So if it doesn't survive, I shift them around here. So I guess it's a lot to do with my eyes. I just look and feel that they are nice. And I whip out my phone camera and just take picture. It's Instagrammable. I love pots. I love collecting pots. As much as colors and textures, pots should come in all kinds of size. Just like our panties, also many different colors, size and color. You got the frilly one, you got the lacy one, and then you some got the very old granny one. So there's a lot here. There's the old terracotta, there's the colorful extract, there's the contemporary porcelain ones. I love them all. I like bright, I like yellow, and if they have spots on it, even better. I have a booby pot at the back. I'll show you a booby pot. Do you see my booby pot with the 2 nan hanging there, perkier than mine? Yes, I mean, what's life if you don't enjoy peace of mind at home and just being surrounded by the things you love and a quiet, nice sunset going down with the food. So I normally have my food at the balcony right there and just sit there and wait for the sun to come down. So when it's time for makan time, I usually like to style my food around. And I guess the motive behind it is I stay alone. So I want to romance myself. So a lot of my food styling goes into a very romantic setting where I look at it and it gives me such joy looking at it. And of course I whip out my phone again and take picture. Ching! For coming to my house today. It's a birthday inspired, so I asked for Monstera leaves.
I really like the way you enjoy your life. It's like, you know, you're really loving yourself, you're buying stuff for yourself, you're surrounded by beautiful things. I think everyone should aspire to be like you. Yes. Thank you for having me today. Meeting with Tammy was really an eye-opener for me. Of course, we had great laughs, but most of all, I'm inspired by her love for life. I've known Tammy to be a very proactive person. She would organize like events and charity drives for our little community here. Of course, that was before MCO. And then she would initiate group buys for plants and for food. And everything she does, she gives it 100%. But what I realized after speaking to her is, she's as passionate when she does things for herself. When she mentioned the phrase, romance myself, I was honestly mind blown. I didn't grow up in an era that would emphasize self-love or even consider it a thing. But after speaking to Tammy, yes, I would love to romance myself. I would love to be surrounded by beauty that would feed my soul. I want to set up beautiful food that I can eat watching the sunset. I want to love life like Tammy. And I think we should all aspire to be like her. Don't you think so? Tammy has an Instagram account where she shares beautiful images of her daily life. If you'd like to follow her, I have her link in the description box below. Unfortunately, this is the last episode of My Space, My Plants, at least for the time being. With the current lockdown situation, I'm unable to visit more plant friends. But in the future, I love to share more amazing spaces and tell more stories about people like you and I. If you've enjoyed this week's video, please give me a thumbs up and do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. This is the easiest way that you can help me continue doing what I love. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye!